Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. I know, I said I was coming back tomorrow to clean and then chaos. My life is chaos. Here's the thing. Victoria turns 16 in a couple weeks. And I get a lot of my life back. But right now, it's like end of quarter. They have tournaments. The state tournament is this weekend. The regionals were last weekend. The choir concert, the dance, and I'm going, ah! And then she's got to work, and I got to take her to work, and I got to pick her up, and I got to pick her up from practices. And I went, I literally had no time. And then by the time I'd get home, I was so physically drained and exhausted. I'm like, I don't want to clean my room. I sound like a kid. I want to clean my room. I don't want to clean my room. I don't want to clean my room. I don't want to be in here. I hate when it's like this because it gets worse before it gets better. I've kind of moved things over here and moved things over here, and I'm trying to like get rid of things, and you know, it's chaotic is a good word for it. It does not quite adequately describe what's happening in here though. And then Miss Naomi found a project for me on the side of the road that I really, really want to do, and I really want to get in here. I know. She was like, I found something in a field for you, and I'm like, it was good. Wait till you see it. Wait until you see it. But I need space to do it. And it's got to be in here, right? So tonight, this afternoon, it's going to be like 70 degrees. And I'm hoping I can go out and spray paint some stuff because I have a few things that need like clear coating. But I got to clean my room. Yo, I got to get in here. I got to get after this stuff. My husband gave me these for Christmas. I don't use these. So I'm so frustrated because I'm like, I'm just going to end up moving these around. I use the small rollers on all my projects. So I don't know. I don't have a wall to do right now. Although he did get me the good ones. Pretty. He got me the expensive one. He got me the good stuff. You gotta love that my husband doesn't cheap out. Like, he gets me the good stuff. Because he knows. Like, before I go, I'm gonna clean today. But before I say anything else, I'm gonna proselytize. What's that? Did my brain just glitch? Anyway, I'm gonna preach at ya. That's a good way to say it. I'm gonna preach at you because, you know, what we do when you're doing furniture and redoing all this stuff is sustainable, right? But if you buy cheap brushes and cheap rollers that you have to replace every time you do a project, that's not sustainable. So invest in the good brushes. And I like Purdy. I know there's other people that like different brands. I've tried them. They don't fit my hand right. You know, there's just something where I'm like, that don't work for me. So I like my Purdy's. I like the way they hold paint. I like the way they clean up. I'm happy with them, right? So spend the money. I know it's expensive. I do. I do know that it's expensive. But in the long run, it's going to save you money. And it's going to keep you from throwing away brushes on a regular basis, keep them out of the landfill. So to me, that's more sustainable. Pay for those brushes. And it doesn't have to be Purdy, but I'm guaranteeing you that's a good one. Like, they don't fall apart. Nothing worse than painting on a piece and bristles come off. Oh, y'all. I had some brushes and the bristles come off. But So God bless my husband for the 6-pack of rollers I'm never going to use. I'm going to hang them on the board. I just don't know what to do with them. I don't need to paint a wall. I have no wall to paint. And I use the small rollers exclusively. I guess I could use these. Maybe if I had like a very large dresser. Maybe when we do the stencil, the Harlequin stencil, this will come in handy. But right now, I get frustrated because I'm like, where do I put it? 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 And that's when I'm cleaning. All the stuff I didn't know where to put is making me angry. Stuff like this is making me angry because I didn't know where to put it when I got it. That's why it's now creating a problem in here. So now it's me having to figure out what to do with all the stuff I didn't know where to put. So frustrating. I didn't want to come back in here. I want to sweep. I want to throw stuff away. I have been sweeping and oh my God, the glitter. Y'all, I may have to lint roller my floor for the glitter. The glitter is everywhere right now. It's pretty though. I should have just clear coat the floor and just have a sparkly floor. But it's cleaning day, so I'm going to go find a spot for this on the board up there. I love him, but he don't listen when I say, he's just like, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, I need roller covers. And I'm like, the foam rollers, you know, and I'm doing this when I'm talking to him. This is why they think... I'm not going to finish that statement. I'm not finishing that statement. I'm like, I need the foam rollers. And I'm like, literally, this is what's happening with my fingers when I'm talking to him. And I'm going, what is... And I opened it up at Christmas. I'm like, thank you. This isn't what I wanted. First, they're not foam. And they're too big. Because I mean, if I did a tabletop, loading this up would waste paint. I would waste paint for the small tables and projects I've got coming. I love him. I do. And he loves me, I think. I think I wear on him. After 30 years, I know I wear on him just as much as he wears on me. Let's get to work. And the other problem is, so I'm going to be taking down the shelves, which means the bins and stuff that I had on the shelves are now on the floor. So I'm trying to run around the bins. At the same time, I'm trying to get stuff on the board. And I'm like, there's got to be a better way. But if I put the bins outside the door, my husband will lose his mind. Because he wants the shelves down. But if I bring the stuff out there, he's going to be like, I'm not ready. I can't take it out of here until he's ready. So I'm kind of stuck. But I've got more pegboard hooks. We're going to hang this. Oh, yeah. And these are the other ones he bought me. I don't even know. I've never seen a roller that short. This is what I needed. And he bought me a lot of them. So I just have a lot of stuff I don't freaking need or know what to do with. Like, I'm going to have to buy a roller cage just for these. I have so many of them. I just wish people would listen to me. That's it. I just want them to listen when I talk. Like, what do you want for Christmas? Why? You're not going to listen anyway. I feel like that's going to be my response this year. See, like, this is my purdy. Look at this one. This has got to be 20 years old now. My old, it's the rust is coming up from, but it works. I like the short handles better. So this gets in the way. But when you're doing like larger things, had that for 20 years. Found it. I'm sure I lost that drill bit at some point. Naomi, if you're watching, was I supposed to bring these to the shop? Did you need these on something? I don't remember. Clearly, I got it at a garage sale for 25 cents. Heck of an investment. Garage sales are where I get a lot of my hardware and stuff that I use. Like, yes, there's a picture there. The girl that doesn't have a hanger. We're going to use this to replace it. So I get pictures all the time and they don't have hangers on them. And we need a hanger on that darn thing. And a D-ring, right? I also got this at a garage sale for 25 cents. Look at all the little finishing nails. I'm sure I lost these at a certain point too. But I'm so happy to have them now. I'm going to actually put these in my kit. And the hangers. I think I'm going to put both of these in the kit. Oh, I'm hungry. My stomach's crawling. Because then I have them to do replacements and repairs. Because there's the shorter nails in here that'll work if I have one of these actually on there, but the nail's falling out. I think so. I think these are going to go in my kit. I found a bunch of these we should do something with. I'm open to suggestions because clearly I don't remember why I bought them. I bought them for something, but I don't remember what that was. So if you have a suggestion on what we can do with these little mini rings and stuff, put in the comments. Thank you. This has been up there forever, right? And when I say forever, I mean forever. That's a lot of dust. I know. I'm going to get dirty. I was keeping all my fabric and upholstery stuff in here and I stopped. Why? Why did I stop? Because it keeps all the dust and dirt, the things I can't speak right now, off. The dust and dirt off of the fabrics. Well, we're going to start employing it again. Let's get it dusted off. I need to go get a damp rag because I don't want this blowing all over the place. And I have fabrics over here and fabric up there and fabric over here. And I'm going to get them all in here. So they're away. Okay? That's the plan. On my way to get the damp rag, I'm taking the garbage out. This is garbage. All right, so it's clean now. And there's fabric in it. There's a lot of fabric in it. I think I'm going to put the pillows in too. So I buy feather pillows when I see it, and I replace crappy inserts with good inserts when I find a really cool pillow cover. It's cheaper than buying new inserts. And I have a little stash back here of pillows that I bought, and I didn't have anywhere to put them, and I just stuck them over there, and they're all dusty. So I'm going to get the covers off, run those through the dryer to kill any dust mites and crap, and then get them in the bag too. I have all the glass pieces for Janet's project that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to put it in the doom pile box over there. Do not let me forget it's there. Janet, remind me that I got to do this for you. Because ADHD. And it's going in the doom pile box. I promise. I'm going to get to this like in October. I should set a reminder on my calendar. I'll set a reminder on the calendar. All right, I just told Siri to remind me on October 1st. And I told her that it's in the doom pile box. These are technology. Okay. Found the 2-part epoxy I need to hang the D-ring on that piece that's in the shop. So I know I find stuff when I clean, right? Because nothing goes back where it's supposed to be. Because ADHD. And every time I do this, I think, I'll do that. I'll put everything right back where it's supposed to be. And it never happens. The garbage is getting full. Well, that's good. And there's... And my brother-in-law for Christmas got me the right rollers. So I do have the rollers that I need. But they were not from my husband. They were from my brother-in-law. He listens when I ask for things. I still don't know how I have 2 of these. So you see there's one on the board up there, right? That's mine. I don't know. I don't know where this came from. And every time I encounter the second one, I go, I don't know whose it is or how it came to be in my shop. But I only bought one, and it's right there. Magic. They've reproduced on their own, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so now I have a little bin of things that have to leave this room. Things that I want to put in my kit. Things that I found that should be on my desk at work. Like this was given to me by a friend who knows I'm a writer, and she was like, you know, I thought of you when I saw it. Probably found it at Barnes & Noble or whatever. But it says, either write something worth reading or do something worth writing, Benjamin Franklin. So it's one of my little favorite things. But I found it on the shelf back there and I went, huh, why don't I have that out? It was a great gift. It was a lovely gift. But I have a little bag of assorted bebobs. And I have my little Stanley kit here that I'm like, why don't I put them in the little Stanley kit? This would be so nice to have at the shop on a regular basis. This little kit full of just random assorted screws, razor blades. Maybe not. Like the little soft pads that you put on the bottom of furniture. And then random screws and hangers. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to put them in here and I'm going to get them into the shop. Now, I know it doesn't look like I've done much, but I have. And I have to go pick up the kiddo in not too long. I have to get lunch first. So I need to take a lunch break. Otherwise, I don't eat. I know it's a special kind of stupid, but I don't eat if I get too involved in what I'm doing. This Christmas bin is gonna kill me. It's trying to. I keep tripping over it. I keep moving it back and forth. No slivers today, no blood yet. Now, tonight, I'm gonna try and get back in here tonight. I want to make every effort to get back in here tonight after I pick her up, or this afternoon. She has a concert this evening, so I will not be able to do much later tonight. But like after I pick her up, I should have a couple hours before I have to like make myself presentable. This is not going to work for going to school for the concert. It's just not going to work. So, and I go get myself presentable. I'm going to get pretty, but I need to eat and go pick her up. And I'm going to try and get back in here. Oh, the glitter. I need a giant box for glitter. You know how there's a glitter shortage? I'm pretty sure it's my fault. I found 2 more stacks of glitter over there. And I went, oh, geez. I got an entire, like, small bin full of these. I think I'm going to have to get a bigger bin. Oh, there's more glitter over there. It's not in the bin. Pretty sure the glitter shortage is my fault. I don't buy them at the craft stores though. I get them at thrift stores and garage sales because there's always somebody selling out their glitter. So I have an abundance of them. If you're getting craft supplies and you're not stopping at the thrift store, what are you doing? Because the thrift store has, like, every failed crafter just donates everything to the thrift store. So I've heard of a craft thrift store here in Minnesota. I have not been to. I think maybe we should make a pilgrimage this summer. But I heard about it, and it is a thrift store that is all craft materials. And like they have a barrel of buttons, and you can go through the buttons and just fill a bag for $1. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to go to this place. But you can buy notions and any kind of craft. So papers, and I think I should bring them a giant donation and shop. I'm telling you. I think I am a craft thrift store. I think I am a craft thrift store. Naomi had come over and she was like, I need to go to the store and get this, and I need to get this. And I'm like, no, you don't. Here, I've got it. I am Michael's. I'm taking over. I've got everything you can possibly need. You don't need to go anywhere. I got it. And she was like, I want to make a little pennant banner for her craft sale. I got it. I got you. What do you need? What do you need? I got it. So I can't always find it, but I've got it. I should probably donate to that store. I will find it. We'll make a trip this summer to the craft thrift store because it's so unusual that I'm like, what a fabulous idea, because craft supplies are so expensive and we all have stuff we're not going to use again, and let's just donate it and move it on to somebody who can use it. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat. All right, so I came in and I took out the garbage and another load of garbage. It's mostly just the pillow covers that filled up the garbage can pretty fast. It's just a Target garbage bag like that one back there. And then I picked up a few more things, and I've hurt myself. My hand, like this whole part of my hand is like, I hate you right now. It's so freaking random. Like I didn't do anything. I didn't slam it in the door, but it feels like I slammed it in the door. Like what in the ever loving, I went to pick up Victoria and I put the car in park and it was like, ah! Like, what did I do? I don't know. I'm finding a lot of projects. I found this guy. Remember this guy? It is actually some kind of utensil holder from Target that I'm going to drill out and make into a light fixture. Didn't ever get that done. And really, it's for my kitchen. And in my kitchen is just a hanging light that screws into, so my kitchen had all can lights, the big can lights. And I wanted over my sink a light that hung down. And because it was just this big empty space. And I'm like, I've got one of those adapters. So it's just going to go on that adapter. All I have to do is drill a freaking hole. Did I drill a freaking hole? I didn't drill the freaking hole. I don't even remember buying it, like how long ago it was. Because projects for me don't take priority. Like it takes second place. I think tomorrow we're making an adapter light. Yeah, we are. I've got my paddle drills, my paddle drill bits over there. I'm ready. I'm going to freaking drill it out, and we're going to make me a hanging light. Because what I wanted to do was put that like a cage, like obviously it is a cage, on the light and then put in an Edison bulb in my kitchen instead of, a can light. Can lights are functional. They're just not very fun. Like, the whole rest of the kitchen is can lights, and I've got 4 can lights in my living room that shine down in the corners because I have lights, like lamps in my living room. But if we're having an event, I want like the corners lit. I don't want it to be all spooky in my living room. So they're functional. They serve a purpose. They're just not cute. And the light that hangs down in my kitchen is over the sink, and you can see it through the window, and it's cute. I want it to be cute. So that's what I wanted to do in there. I have a couple different shades that I've changed out in there. I had a purple one, I've had a green one in there. Now I want an Edison bulb in there. So we're doing that tomorrow. But cleaning wise, we did make a dent. I've made a dent. Like, I don't know if you can see, like, I can move. You can't see it. But there's space now. There's more space. This craft box that's in here, this is the Christmas craft box that's sitting on the floor that came down from that shelf that has to come down. If I try and put it back on that shelf is going over. Like, it's not up there well, so that can't happen. But I have to like fix my hair and do all that stuff for my daughter's little event tonight. So I'm just gonna say happy junkin' and thanks for watching. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.